Eryn Fox, Weazel News, here with the owners of the Yellow Jack. To my right here, Mr. Bucatini Higgins and Mr. Skeeter McAllen. We would love for you two to give us some information about the bombing of the Yellow Jack by the Purple Gang and what you've done since to renovate.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Miss Fox, for joining us here at the Yellow Jack. So, on the night of 29 May, a long ongoing feud between my brother, myself, and the Purple Gang culminated in a fiery explosion of two gasoline tankers in our front door and on our front porch. Now, I couldn't tell you the impetus of that feud and where it began, but I can tell you the result was $2.5 million in not only property damage, fire damage, environmental damage, and lost profits for the Yellow Jack. Now, there was an ongoing criminal investigation related to the Purple Gang in which our complaint was rolled up into, but my brother and I decided to take it into our own hands and file a civil lawsuit claiming damages against Tyrone Johnson and Charles Gambino. We held that trial today, and it was found in our favor for the amount of $2.5 million because the Purple Gang declined the court-issued subpoena and apparently have left town. So it's a great day for the Yellow Jack, and we're going to put that money back into this bar and these renovations that we've undergone and our local community.
That's wonderful.
Yes, and it wasn't actually a monetary amount we won. We won the assets as we seized the assets of the two individuals named in the civil trial. So we gained all properties and or vehicles and bank account assets that they had, which totaled to that, which most of it's going back to what we owe for the renovations of the property and the environmental cleanup.
That is correct.
All right. That's great. I'm so happy for you.
It's wonderful news because we weren't, after today, we didn't have the assets to stay open. So it's relieving as we were concerned that our livelihood was, in question after today. But it's a breath of fresh air to know that we have somewhere to go, call home, and work tomorrow.
But
Yes.
thanks to the efforts of the local community, we were able to make ends meet during the time that the Yellow Jack itself was not accessible. The community came together and supported us. We held events in the parking lot, and we brought the Yellow Jack on the road to a couple private events, and that kept us afloat through these hard times. So thank you to the community and everyone who made these renovations possible.
Agreed.
Certainly. You've stood strong and you deserved everything that you've gotten. We would like to take a look around at everything you've done. But could you also tell us about your organization, the Beach Boys, or is it just Beach Boys?
No, it's Beach Boys, and so the Beach Boys. A lot of people like to call us a gang.
Excuse me. It's actually Beach Boys.
Beach Boys. A lot of people misidentify us as a gang, but we're not a gang. Beach Boys is a lifestyle brand that is meant to inspire the local community here in Sandy Shores, and I think my brother would like to speak on that front.
Yes, as you are well aware, me and my brother, grew up in the less fortunate neighborhoods of Grapeseed and Sandy Shores. It's a tough area, and it's hard to get out of that area as a young youth without the influences around you dragging you back down into habitual alcoholism and drug use. But we try to inspire our youth to go out there and try to apply themselves and make a business and be out there and be upstanding citizens in the time that we need it the most up here, so we can rebuild this community.
And that's truly the heart of the Beach Boys.
Beach Boys.
Well, that's wonderful. Los Santos could certainly use an uplifting, supportive organization like the Beach Boys. Or Beach. I'm not gonna do it. Let's just move on and take a look around and see what you've done.
Yeah. I'll defer to my brother. He was in charge of all the renovations and the blueprinting, so I'll let him show off his great work.
Yeah, so all right, Ms. Fox. So here is our new main bar. As you see, all fire damage has been repaired. All right, we've expanded the space for larger social gatherings. We've really cleaned the place up and really spruced up the walls. and you can see all around you just the expanded, cleaned up space, and now a higher grade kitchen that meets all Los Santos health codes. So we're pretty excited about that. Now, if you follow me to this way,
Very nice.
this is our new pool hall. All right, also recently renovated, a larger space with a dartboard over there. All right, nice cigarette machine, new larger pool table, more space to move around, and my brother Skeeter's pet snake.
Yeah, Eduardo did survive the blast. In case any locals who remember him, he is okay, and we got him checked out at the vet, and he's okay.
Oh, that's great.
Now, if you want to follow me, we also have a new. We're not going to take the cameraman in there because it's against Los Santos law, but we have a newly renovated bathroom that accommodates our female patrons now. So that's a good thing. All right.
Well, speaking for all females, we really appreciate that.
Yep. It was just thanks to Purple Gang, I guess. Now, if you want to follow me, we'll keep going. An improved Beach Boys Flat Lounge. Okay, so this is an intimate social space that's available for private events, and it is clearly of a higher caliber than the main bar downstairs. All right, this is nice new marble all right here. For this bar, nice tile floors. And if you look, we're still in the process of finishing this thing up, but everywhere you see that Vipers logo, we're going to replace that with Beach Boys. So the Beach Boys logo that features Skeeter and my face will adorn the Beach Boys Flat Lounge.
Yeah, and we just want to take this time to thank the Viper organization for donating the supplies we needed and the materials needed to make this happen. They're a great organization. You should probably follow them on social media and give them a shout out too.
All right. Well, we look forward to seeing everything change the way you would like it, and we'll be happy to come back and see it.
Yeah, no, we would love that.
We'd just like to thank Weazel News for taking the time to highlight us and the results of our hearing today, and highlight the new and improved Yellow Jack, now open for business.
And also, you're bringing light to, the obvious problems down in the city with organized crime, and how we should thank the law enforcement for really coming together and cracking down on such organizations that would, speculatively apply themselves to domestic terrorism, but they did a good job, and I just want to throw it out there to the all law enforcement officers involved. They did a great job in keeping us safe. So we support law enforcement here, is what I want to say.
You two are amazing owners and wonderful citizens, and I personally love coming to the Yellow Jack, and I invite anyone who hasn't been to the Yellow Jack to come and enjoy this place, and anyone who has been here, keep coming back.
Beach Boys!
Beach Boys!
Eryn Fox, Weazel News.